post you get a founders, a quote from the founders every day by email. This is the one this morning, and I want you to really, I got this before I left the house, and just think about this. This is Thomas Jefferson. In questions of power, then, that no more be heard of confidence in man, but bind his mischief by the chains of the Constitution. Now, Thomas Jefferson gets it. The purpose of the Constitution is not to expand government power, it's to limit government power. Hello? Are you listening, Christine? The chains of the Constitution. Because the founders knew, given human nature, that power corrupts. And they knew that we had to limit the power of government, to limit the corruption of those in power who would be tempted to use that power to make over society in their way, to tell us what we should do, how we should live our lives. Two quick things, and we have a couple of the state senators who wish to address us. If anyone is taking pictures of the crowd, if you could come see me afterwards, because it's kind of big. And I need a picture to send back east and send a couple of other places. So if somebody's taking a picture of the crowd, and we're going to count everybody too, because I know the media will say there are 400 of you here, so we want to count everybody. And secondly, let me urge you, if you hear folks, to get involved. I want to thank you. This is a personal thank you. I don't even have the words to thank all of you for coming. Because when Tom and I talked about this, we had no idea on a beautiful Saturday who would show up. You know, I asked Rob if he'd come by, and I said, Rob, there could be 5 or 50 of us. I didn't think there would be 2,000 of us. So, on a Saturday. So, folks, I cannot urge you enough and plead with you to stay involved. We have 6 months before Election Day. And we have to wake up on Election Day and say, yes, we did, not what should I have done. I don't want to be surprised on that Wednesday. I want to say, yes, we did. So, if you're not involved, and we the people 912, get involved in a local party. I happen to be the new state director of a group called Americans for Prosperity. That's my job now. And so if you want to join Kirby's Army and work with Tom and the rest of the folks in the group, we can take our country. We have a program, and this will begin. I'd like to ask first if State Senator Mike Carroll from the 28th would come up and say a few words. Mike, come up.
Well, like Kirby, I came down here this morning not knowing how many people were going to be here, but I was damned if I was going to be someplace else when it's our freedom that is at stake. I have 4 copies of the Constitution sitting right by my desk in my office at home. And I briefly leafed through the state Constitution, found nothing here granting the federal government the right to do this. And I started looking through the amendments to the Constitution. And the 14th Amendment, I said, well, this doesn't seem to give any right to Congress to do this. Went to the 10th, and it seemed to say they didn't have the right. And certainly Article 1 of the U.S. Constitution, which gives powers to various branches of what Congress can do, what they can't do, things reserved to the states, doesn't say it as well. This is not about health care. This is not about health care. It is about the Constitution. I am so proud of our Attorney General, Rob McKenna. We have to have people with real communities to protect us when we've got a lot of wusses in government who will not. So like you, I'm here to thank Rob for his standing against what I'm seeing here in state government and against the abuse of power by the federal government. So God bless you, Rob. Thanks for what you're doing.
I just wanted to be here to welcome the people of the state of Washington and the people of the United States of America. Today, public officials have received a very, very bad rap. Much of it is deserved. However, I would like to give you some words of encouragement. The state Senate Republicans have written a letter of thank you to Rob McKenna. Back in 1997, as a member of a national organization, we started the movement for the 10th Amendment. We started pushing it in our state legislators all across the nation, and it fell on very deaf ears. What a different land this would be today if they had listened to us back then. If they had remembered that we have state sovereignty, we have state rights, and we are the people. What Rob has already said to you and to what Kirby is encouraging of you, but I will just say this. In 18 years as a state elected official, I have run many campaigns. And I want to give to you this as a word of admonishment and a word of these are your marching orders. In that many years, I have handed out thousands of brochures. I have gone door to door, door to door. Each time I will say, here is a brochure, I would like you to take a look at it, and if you have any questions, would you please call me? In 18 years and many campaigns, I have had maybe 30 phone calls. People are afraid of their elected officials, and that is wrong. It is. Responsibility to hold me accountable.
Tom Campbell, State Representative, Mr. Tom.
This is great. It's so good to see you. We need help. I'll tell you that it's been a long winter here, folks. Spring is here. It's very, very exciting. I was here in the '94 revolution, and this is magnitude stronger. Much, much stronger. After I saw that charade on TV,